Okay, what's up, everybody? Look, as we're recording this, today is June 12th, 2025, okay? And I just woke up, got on the scale, and guess how much I weigh? It's crazy. This is actually crazy. Yeah, don't mind how I look, man. I just woke up. I just woke up. It's okay. Bro, I'm 216 pounds. So I went from 232 pounds like May 20th, May 22nd, something like that, okay? 232 pounds. Now I'm at 216 pounds. It has been 3 weeks, just about, not even, you know what I mean? We could do the math later, but, in essence, basically what's happening is this is working. The sugar diet thing is working, and I really don't like the name sugar diet because I think a lot of people that don't know what's going on or what to do would get confused by that, and they would think like, oh, I'm just gonna eat sugar all day and all that type of shit. No, you can't. From what I understand, and just even logically speaking, because I've done research on health and fitness and all that type of stuff. I know a lot about nutrition and diet and all that type of stuff. I didn't know about like eating just carbs, no fat, no protein, that type of situation. I didn't know about that until now. But as far as like nutrition goes, like micronutrients and stuff like that, if you're just eating sugar all day, just eating pure sugar all day, you're not going to get everything you need into your body. You're already not getting a lot of protein, if any at all. You're already not getting no fat for real because fruit doesn't have fat in it. You know what I mean? I guess maybe what avocado is considered a fruit, and that's a lot of fat in that. But whatever. We don't want to get things confused here. At the end of the day, when you're doing this type of diet, this lifestyle, you still have to eat other things. You can't just eat a handful of sugar all day. I think if you did it one day out the week, maybe you'd be okay if you're really trying to get some crazy dramatic weight loss. But for health purposes, I wouldn't advise that. You know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't advise that. But yeah, all in all, man, I'm making this video right now just to give an update. As of June 12th, 2025, I weigh 216 pounds, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy, but I'm gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep making it happen. Keep doing I'm gonna call it a lifestyle because this is really sustainable for me. Like I like it. I feel better. I have less inflammation. I can jump up and move around. And even though I'm young, I'm in my 30s. There were times where I just didn't feel the pep in my step. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel quite as energetic. Didn't feel quite as conditioned, I guess, physically to just, get up and move around at the drop of a dime. So now I can just hop up off the couch, jump up out of bed even. That's a great feeling. When you wake up in the morning and you go from laying down to just be able to jump straight up out of bed and have no issues, like you just feel that good. That's life-changing in my opinion. You just feel more capable. Your abilities feel like they're coming back, especially if you're like in your 30s or 40s or 50s or whatever. I'm sure some of us out here who are around that age have had many days where we're just like, oh man, I just don't want to get out of bed, just want to lay there. And yeah, so some key factors I want y'all to consider when doing this diet. Make sure you're getting proper nutrition. Don't just be eating a handful of sugar all day throughout the day, honey and all other bullshit like that, okay? Make sure that you are, resting when you need to, but also exercising at the same time. Like, if you hitting a hard workout, obviously get your rest, get your sleep. Make sure you get your, 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, as long as you feel refreshed when you wake up. That's very important. But the activity level I think it's good to have. Some people say you probably don't have to do nothing. If you're like 400 or 500 pounds, then probably take your time and just lose the weight first. Walk around a little bit if you can, go for a walk after you eat, something like that. That will be really helpful. But if you're not physically capable of like working out, exercise and doing that type of stuff, then yeah, definitely just lose the weight first, slowly, because when you lose weight fast, there's a lot of toxins in the fat cells, a whole bunch of things in your body that is trapped, literally trapped in the fat. So when you lose weight really fast, it can kind of just, dump out into your body. Like your body will kind of reabsorb some of that stuff. So it's good to detox if you can, but also lose the weight slow. If you're losing it too fast, you're probably not gonna feel good. Your hormones and everything probably gonna be all out of whack. So if you're losing a pound a day, that's kind of a lot. I've been on that track record, but I'm going based off how I feel. You know what I mean? And I feel pretty good still. So yeah, I mean, yeah. I still got a little bit of tired face. I'm waking up a little bit more now as I'm talking, but yeah, man, just be careful with this. It's I think it's very sustainable, and I feel like anybody can do it, but it's not a thing you just kind of do it any old kind of way. There is a way to do it the right way, and there's a wrong way. There's multiple right ways, I believe, but there's also multiple wrong ways. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind, man. So yeah, I just want to leave y'all with that. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. All right, leave them in the comments on the video, and I might do a video response to y'all. Okay? But other than that, y'all, I hope y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.